Hey guys, back with another live. Oh god. Alright, so finally free to a certain extent. So being held hostage neurally, this guy who claims he's a gatekeeper, keeps sending me on a loop by force, using fake love offers, stalking me from a club. Um, Evidently these people have been stalking me from my workplace. And try to turn it into a situation where this guy may or may not be behind my attacks and targeting or stalking a psychopath. Um, and has basically caught whiff or caught on to me being a single mom, needing a helping hand or something of the sort. Um, so I've basically been put into a ring of narcissists. Well, I'm literally held hostage. I mean, nobody, like, I'm hidden. And because they've taken all resources away from me, I have to literally wing it on foot. Because of my being, I'm not allowed to be on foot. Um, I mean, this guy plays tit for tat, literally. Um, with any time that I try to make an actual escape. Um, I feel like this dude wants to turn into like some love bombing scenario. Um, because they're trying to use my past relationships that I've already settled as an excuse to justify their actions directed towards me. Using other beings, narcissism, or et cetera, or they're basically experiences. To basically keep me on a whim to antagonize me by throwing like even women in front of me while I'm left out here in like rags. Um, Throwing them in front of me, or she's prettier, while I'm held hostage after like some major form of neglect. And then expecting a higher number to pick up the pieces. like certain case scenarios where I'm needing some form of levitation to just be in a state of being of, okay, this is today. But it's not allowed because it's such an emotional distraught. Because supposedly this, whatever it is, doesn't understand life force, energy, just anything. I feel like this being is just completely lost. They try to justify certain, and I'm gonna get to that point. One day, I feel like I'm gonna get to that point where I'm gonna have a better understanding of being, because I feel like this, whatever it is undecisive, just period, in general. And it's like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, but not fully equipped. It doesn't, I don't. I know, but it's like you want something out of the way so you can go do something as simple and stupid. You're in your own way. You can't blame me. Like I can't even put it into words. Where it's just like a constant explanation. You know, is this someone who's scared to be left with their own thoughts? I mean, honestly, how much does one person have to go through to justify just something so simple and basic? In order for you to comprehend that it's a necessity. Like, it makes zero sense to me whatsoever. But it's constantly where I'm constantly having to endure the behavior of others because they do not know how to control their own masculinity. In a sense. And I think it's going too far in my explanation because some of these beings are literally that just digging so deep to find something that's not even there. It's right there in front of your face. You're literally breathing what you're looking for. Whatever is right in front of your face, that's it for today. Allowing is a different story. Mm-hmm. I mean, at some point, you're clinging on for dear life all the time. One day, you're just gonna let go and say, "You know what? Screw it. I don't care anymore. I'm not holding on. I'm just gonna go." And see, these individuals need me to dissect for them to have some kind of stability in their state of it's like just crazy. I think they have a hard time. I can emotionally support, stabilize myself. And see, these individuals, regardless of being to seclude me so heavy, to tell me to get out makes zero sense to me. So basically, this individual, I think, masquerades himself in dark. But my question is, are they really dark? I think this individual might be over their head with some of the things that they're doing. Um, Knowing that I rely on certain resources in order to stabilize my being. Sorry, guys. Hmm. I mean, I've literally. Okay. You guys, I'm back, I think. So the attacks are so heavy. Like, I feel like I'm just like stranded um in this energy, and this individual with his narcissistic attacks and tactics, and this isn't a narcissist at all. I believe this individual may or may not be a sociopath. I mean, like, these individuals have gone to the extent of tearing up my looks. So somebody doesn't want me. Um, so, yeah, basically, been left for freaking dead like about a billion times. Like, these shoes are brand new, but they've already got wear and tear in them because I've walked so far just trying to get from one point to another. I've basically been left stranded in a situation that is limited. Like, this dude tries to overtalk like everything that I do in order to justify their actions to try to get their way. I believe this individual has some underlying issues. Um, Definitely overstepping boundaries. In many forms. For example, if I look pretty, um, like, numerous groups will come in and just like beat up my stomach and make it look just fucking nasty, and my backside, I have no lift. Um, in order to justify um their envy towards me. I believe this individual or some of these individuals are jealous of my being, and try to justify their attacks directed towards me. Um, where this individual has studied, and I don't want to use the term studied as this as if this individual is intelligent. Um, but I think this individual has basically studied my relationships. Um, yeah, and then they want to use the excuse of like royalty and yada yada yada, and it's like, okay, I really don't care because I'm Anunnaki. Like, I could care less what you surround me with. And like, oh, we're gonna do this to you and do that to you if you don't comply. Well, you could fuck around and find out who I'm really connected to, or you can get off my channel and run for the hills.